We're ends, so the shining bright. Our art, our voice, our future's light.
We paint, we dance, we act, we sing. Excellence in everything.
You know we're right.
We don't fall back.
We lead with heart.
We're on the right track.
From math to stage,
we give our all.
One voice,
one vision.
We stand tall.
Northwest.
Come on, really,
really Northwest.
Yeah, we're Northwest.
Northwest.
You know it really, really
Northwest.
You know it's strong, creative, bold. With passion that can't be controlled.
Northwest, Northwest.
We gotta start over. Y'all muted.
Good morning, Northwest School. You also rose our viewers tune in by way of Facebook and YouTube. Today is March 3rd. I'm Khalil.
I'm Jacob.
Mr. Lockett.
Good morning. I'm Mr. Mans.
Aubrey.
Aria.
Jamar.
Oh, I'm Mr. Latham.
And now we're going to start with our Northwest School Yards Creed. When I want to speak, let me think first. Is it true? Is it kind? Is it necessary? If not, let it be unsaid. When speaking of others this day, I desire to do so with a spirit of kindness. And now in our Northwest School Yards affirmation. I am strong, I am resilient, I deserve love, compassion, and empathy. I know all my data. I will work hard to do my best and be my best. Today I take charge of my education because I know it's key to my success in life. And now on our word of the day with Mr. Latham.
Oh, we're back. Oh, hey, Northwest. Good morning, Northwest School of the Art. Happy Tuesday. And your word of the day today is accountability. And here's your definition. Being responsible for your actions, own what you do, admit mistakes, and make it right. And here's your daily sentence. Marcus showed accountability when he owned his mistake and made it right. Oh yeah. So let's talk about it. Let's give you some more definitions. So let's say, Marcus, was upsetting someone and he gets in trouble for it because the other person goes to the teacher. So he gets in trouble, but he doesn't take accountability. And he gets more in trouble because if you don't take accountability for your actions, it's going to make the situation or problem worse. So that's all. Let's keep it to the front. As Ms. Teacher has always said, let's make sure we always take accountability and make it right. So on top of that, we're still in our bullying potion. So let's remember we got all that. And accountability also goes with our bullying potion. So let's remember to always take accountability. So I already know Mr. Hill's going to get right on that. So we're all good. So that's us continuing to build on one voice, one vision, and one village. And I'm still alone. That sucks. But it's okay.
And now we're on the hill with
Mr. Hill.
Wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up, Northwest. En español, 3, 2, 1. Levántate, 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 Northwest. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. It's good to see you all. It is March 3rd, Tuesday, 2026. You are on the hill with Mr. Hill. Listen, ladies and gentlemen, guys, it is another great opportunity. Another great day for us to do an excellent day here at Northwest School of the Arts, working on our academic excellence every day, making our artistic gains. Whether we are working hard on our behavior, making sure that you control your emotions, that your emotions do not control you. Making sure that you control your emotions, that your emotions do not control you. Every day we have an opportunity to show which one has the power, you or your emotions. Make sure that you choose the right decision. And also, every day where we work hard to make sure that we are creative. Working on our creativity every single day. Working on our creativity every single day. Cool, cool. Ladies and gentlemen, I am actually very, very frustrated. Why are you frustrated, Mr. Hill? Why are you frustrated, Mr. Hill? Why are you frustrated, Mr. Hill? I'm glad you asked. I'm real life frustrated. Why am I real life frustrated? Because Mr. Hill, Principal Lockett, Miss Abdullah, we are still consistently seeing so many of the different actions that we were speaking on yesterday. Whether people not speaking with things that are true, kind, or necessary. Immediately. After the announcement yesterday, we immediately started seeing all these different scenarios when it came from bullying, whether it came from those from K through 5, whether it came from those from 6 to 8. It's very, very disappointing, ladies and gentlemen. It is very, very disappointing. It actually made me very angry, very frustrated. Because why do we communicate these things? Why do we say these things? Why do we say these things? Why do we do these things? I heard somebody yell something, say something, They yelled something very, very extremely mean to somebody yesterday. And they just said, I'm just playing. I need to kill that. We need to kill the concept of I'm just playing. When we kill the concept of I'm just playing, why, Mr. Hill, why you doing so much? Why you doing so much? Oh, no. Because if me and my friends are calling each other stupid, then it's okay. If me and my friends are calling each other stupid, it's okay, right? Until I'm not having the best day about myself. Until I'm not feeling the best about myself that day. And then they call me stupid a little bit harder. Now I feel a little bit angry, and now I want to get into it with that person that's my friend. Oh, well, at first we were just playing. Or let's talk about when it comes to physicality, right? When we touch each other, when we push each other, right? Like, because like when you're at lunch and stuff like that, when you're pushing each other, right? And then it's the right moment. Well, all of a sudden somebody pushes you a little bit too hard, or they hit you a little bit too hard. Now they either mad at you because you pushed them or pushed them too hard, or now you feel away because, like, why did you hit me or push me like that? These are different effects of bullying, guys. We're playing we were just playing. We just started off as playing, right? We just started off as playing. Guys, no more I'm just playing. Because every single time in middle school, every single time in 7th grade, every single time whether you're on the socials, whether it's every single time on the group chat, it always leads to something else. It's always led to something else. This entire school year has led to, ladies and gentlemen, whether it be from kindergarten to 8th grade, where I'm just playing. I'm just playing. Well, we were just playing. We were just playing at first. And then real feelings were hurt. And then real bodies were hurt. We don't want that, ladies and gentlemen. So we got to kill that. We got to kill that. The next step I want to talk about in regards to this was physical bullying. Hands are not for hurting. Okay, these hands, y'all hands are not for hurting, ladies and gentlemen. So don't even play. Don't even slap box. Don't even, you know what I'm saying? The closest thing is the shadow box. Don't touch each other. Simple, okay? Simple, guys. You know, physical bullying means putting your hands on someone, taking their belongings, blocking their path, or threatening to hurt them. That's using your body to bully. That's using your body to bully, okay? In our community, we know what it feels like when physical safety is not guaranteed. School should never be one of those places, okay? Getting jumped, getting checked, mugged for your attire, that's your clothes or shoes or money, or that is bullying. That is completely bullying, and that is wrong. That's just extremely wrong. Nobody earns respect by hurting people. That's not how it's going to work. The people that decide to, I'm going to just punk this person, and the people going to respect me. That actually shows how little you are as a human being. By thinking that you're going to punk people and then that people are going to treat you better, that's not going to work. That's not going to work. It's not going to work, okay? And that shows that you don't got the most self-love about yourself, and that's the problem. And that needs to get healed too. Okay? If someone is touching you in a way that scares, hurts you, or worries you, you have every right to tell an adult. That was a problem that happened yesterday. Somebody was saying, this person did this, So they went to go tell a sibling or something like that. And the truth of the matter is, communicate with an adult. Let the adult handle it. And the thing is, they did communicate with an adult, but unfortunately, they still said, no, let me get this person involved. Ladies and gentlemen, we cannot do that. We would not do that. That's how we create Northwest mess, Northwest problems. We don't want to do that, ladies and gentlemen. We do not want to do that, ladies and gentlemen. Okay? Cool. So, ladies and gentlemen, take the information of what we're saying, and then apply it. Put it in action. No more I'm just playing. No more I'm just playing. No more I'm just playing. No more physical hands. I don't care if y'all playing. No, kill it. Kill it now. Kill it. Because it always leads to somebody actually getting hurt. No more verbal I'm just playing, because it always leads to somebody's feelings getting hurt. Okay? So that's just me. That's just me for the day, guys. That's just me for the day, guys. And there will be basketball practice today for just the boys. There will be basketball practice today for just the boys. Okay? So, guys, let's really lock in. Let's lock in academically extremely as well. Like I said, with all the middle school students, guys, this is not the playtime. It's not the playtime. I showed you guys the stats. I talked to you guys about the stats. We got to lock in. We got to jump in because we're not performing as well academically as we're supposed to. So we got an uphill battle. We need to get to work. It's no more time to play. We need to get to work, ladies and gentlemen. So let's lock in. So thank you all for being on the Hill. With who? Mr. Hill.
All right.
For lunch, we're having hamburgers, buns, ketchup packet, juice cup, broccoli, and milk.
And milk. Good deal. What's our specials today? We are on Tuesday.
Today's Tuesday. Kindergarten has Creative Canvas. First grade has SEL through Motion. 2A, Mr. Pearson class has Lego Lab. 2B, Ms. Rand's class has Melody Makers.
Good deal. Guys, when is our next basketball game?
March 14th at 11 a.m. Northwest Schoolyards versus Apex girls basketball game.
Right. Remember, all basketball games are at Apex Academy, 16005 Terrace Road, East Cleveland, Ohio, 44112. This is the schedule that we have now. If anything changes, Miss Abdullah will give us an updated schedule of our basketball games, which I'm sure we'll have real soon. And now we're on the band with
Mr. Mans.
Good morning. Happy Tuesday to you all today. So I want to talk about all of these words of the day and our anti-bullying really quick and give my 2 cents. We talked about accountability today, and a while ago we talked about trust, and I said something about accountability and how that sometimes we break our trust with other folks and we have to be accountable for those actions. So you promise something, you say you're going to do something, you earn someone's trust, and then we break that trust. That accountability is key to making sure we maintain those friendships and those relationships with our teachers and our family members, right? We have to be accountable for those things when we break those trusts. And it's going to happen. We are all human. We make those mistakes. However, I was just having this conversation with a student the other day and saying that one of my things that I say is that if somebody can't change something about themselves in about 20 seconds, it's not funny. So they can't change their hair in 20 seconds. They can't change the color of their skin or the way that they look or all kinds of things, right? They can't change these things in about 20 seconds. It's not for joking, right? Those things are not funny. Right? Somebody's eating at lunch and they got a little something on their face. We can laugh about that. They can wipe that off with a napkin, right? They can change that in 20 seconds, right? Don't make fun of things. Don't talk about things that they can't change super quick, because those things are part of who they are and they're going to take that personal. It's going to be offensive, right? Even if they're your friend, right? They can't change those things super quick. Don't make a joke about it. That is the best way to make sure you're maintaining trust of your friends, your classmates, your family members, your teachers, is by making sure that we don't talk about those things that they can't change about themselves. Those things are never funny. Always make sure that we're talking about things that are able to be laughed about and change super quick, right? We want you to have fun with your friends. We want you to be able to be silly with your friends when it's an appropriate time, but make sure that we're mindful of things that we can't change. With that, we have announcements this morning. So we're going to start, I think, with Jamari.
Student of the month for March is this Friday. Teachers, send your students to Mr. Mans by the end of the day, Thursday.
So I did not get to send the email out yesterday, but I will send that out today. Please make sure you're sending me those student of the month by the end of the day, Thursday.
March 12th, second grade will be going on a field trip to the Cleveland Natural History Museum.
So we're sending out those permission slips later this week. That is next week for the Natural History Museum. So second grade, be ready for it. You've got a lot of trips coming up in the next couple of weeks. So make sure you're on your best behavior. We don't want to lose these trips. We want to make sure we're able to participate in all these great and fun things that are coming up for you.
March 17th, second grade will be going on a field trip to the Beck Center of the Arts.
So Beck Center for the Arts, that means second grade. That is the kickoff to you all being able to choose your major for third grade. So after we go on this trip, soon after that, I'm going to be coming around and talking to you about what you're interested in doing, what class you're interested in joining. We're going to be sending things home about all of that shortly after the 17th. So students, be prepared for it, be thinking about it. We will definitely be talking about it. With that, everyone, have a wonderful day today. Please joke about those things that make sense to joke about and make sure that we are focused and paying attention in class. Have a wonderful day, everybody. We will see you around the building.
It's your day. We celebrate you. Northwest family. We love you too. Yeah. Shining bright, creative and smart. You're a masterpiece, a work of art. Happy birthday, NWSOTA. We're so proud of you today. Lift your voice, it's time to say happy birthday, the Northwest way. SOTA, that's SOTA, the Northwest way. It's your day. The Northwest way. The Northwest way.
I want to say happy birthday to Josiah Church in the second grade and Bailey Schroeder in the second grade.
Good deal, good deal, good deal. Happy birthday, guys. Happy birthday. Guys, we are on our enrichment kick. We've been doing, y'all did an amazing job yesterday. Teachers and students did a great job. We're doing this up until testing. So I need everybody's energy to be high. Teachers, you already know what you're supposed to do. Students, you already know what you're supposed to be doing. We'll be doing that writing blueprint. Miss Lipsy did an amazing job on math yesterday. A great job. I want to shout out Miss Lipsy for math yesterday. Mr. Banks had an amazing first day yesterday. I saw Mr. Hill working with some of Miss Simonetta, Miss Milan students, teaching math in the way that he does it as on the hill with Mr. Hill. It was so extra. He actually had me laughing when I went in there, and students were engaged. So amazing job. Some of the things that I was able to see. Mr. Mans and I, we're working on a field trip with Cleveland School of the Arts in connection with some of our band students, our visual and digital arts students, as well as our dance students. So once we have some more information, we're going to let you know about that. All right. Also, great job, Chase, on these word choices. You've been doing really, really good, working independently to get your words without the help of adults. You've been doing that, and I'm very proud of you. And I know Miss TJ is extremely proud of you. I want to tap into what Mr. Hill was talking about. Mr. Hill was talking about bullying. It's amazing because him and I didn't talk today. But there's a video that, guys, I want you to see, and I kind of want us to discuss just a little bit about bullying. Let's check this out.
It's not ugly, guys. I think it's beautiful.
So that's why you don't like your skin color, because at school kids tells you something about it. What they say?
My thing is ugly. My skin is ugly.
Your skin is ugly because your skin color is dark.
That's why I want new skin color. I want to be like the rest. Like Man Reed. He has different skin colors. He has a little light skin color.
But you have other kids that has other skin. Everyone different, Angel. Don't hate yourself with that. You're beautiful.
I want really to make my dream come true.
Is it your dream?
I want angels to make it come true.
All right, so that's something that's major. Let's talk about that just a tad. One of the things that I want Miss Alyssa Kiss in 7th grade to give me an essay today, at least a paragraph today, about what she viewed since she wasn't paying attention to what our video was. So I am calling you out on the World Wide Web. So by the end of the day, I want a 5-sentence paragraph concerning what you saw on our screen today concerning bullying. I want to make sure that all of our students, that we are sitting, that we are facing our screens, that we are paying attention to what we need to be paying attention to, because these are things that are very important in our building as relates to our climate and culture. So Ms. Kiss, after we say goodbye and good afternoon, good morning, and we'll see you later, I want you to come down to my office so that we can have a conversation about the assignment that you're going to bring to me on this afternoon, or else. Got it? So let's talk about this video. What did we see on this video? Mr. Hill, what was your thoughts about that?
So I saw the impact of what happens when we communicate negativity to each other, and then it gets in the mind of us, right? So we have this young, beautiful young girl who received the negative things that was said about her. And then she began to then believe it. And that then starts to corrupt her mind. Now she wants to be something else. Even though she is beautiful within herself, she wanted to be something else based off of receiving what other people was feeding into her. It didn't matter if her mom or her auntie, whoever the lady was in that video, said how beautiful she was in that moment. No. Unfortunately, she doesn't believe that because of the other people around her. And also I see the lack of that foundation of that self-love, of understanding, like, no, I am beautiful, I am amazing, before somebody calls you ugly, before somebody calls you anything negative, knowing who you are before anything's happened. So that's why I see it, and that's really unfortunate. And it's also what I see every single day. We see you guys joke, and then somebody goes home, and that's exactly the conversation they have with their parents.
Yep, exactly. Aubrey is one of our. We have many mature students, but Aubrey, I've been around Aubrey for a long time. Aubrey is really mature, and I love the way that Aubrey interacts with her classmates and how she interacts with students. I've always loved that and admired that about her. Aubrey, what did you see in this video from a student's perspective? What did you see?
So from a student's perspective, or a girl period, because that was a girl and boys might think differently. So from a girl, people probably been talking about her and how she looked, and she probably got over that, and she probably brushed it off a few times, but it probably got to the point where she just had enough of it, and she actually believed that, like what Mr. Hill said. So she don't think that she's pretty. She don't think that she looks like right when she is pretty. But I guess whatever positivity that her mom or whoever was telling her, she ain't take it, so she think that she was ugly.
Yeah. And it's interesting that she believed what other people said about her. And sometimes that's what happens. Sometimes we believe the opposite of what the people that really love us. We don't believe what they say, but we take what haters say. And that's a hater move. So I want us to really have a conversation with this. 7th grade, I am watching your class right now. I need you guys to have a seat immediately where you are before I somersault up to the 2nd floor. Have a seat immediately. Because y'all know Mr. Lockett can turn into another person. And you see them eyes. So have a seat before I somersault to the 2nd floor. All right. And let them take over this broadcast. All right. I had one thing up my sleeve for our staff. One last thing that I had up my sleeve for our staff. And let's do that today. I didn't talk to me and Mr. Hill didn't talk about this one. But I do have one more thing up my sleeve. Then we're going to get back to doing some stuff for our students.
Good time. Anytime you need a payment. Good time. Anytime you need a friend. Good time. Anytime you're out from under. Not getting hassled, not getting hustled. Keeping your head above water. Making a way when you can. Temporary layoffs. Good times. Easy credit rip-offs. Good times. Scratching and surviving. Good times.
All right. That was one I had up my sleeve. I was holding on to this one. I didn't know which one I was going to do, soul food or the good time. But 8:32. So the time is we're going to do 8:32 teachers today. You get lunch. Y'all ain't getting no more cash from me. Y'all don't want my pie. Y'all want me out. So here's the question. 8:32. 8:32 is. I'm sad that Mr. Pearson is not here, because Mr. Pearson is from. I think he's from Chicago, so he may know this answer. And I think Mr. Banks may know this answer. But 8:32. Do not text me before 8:32 with the answer. Here is your question. Good Times was groundbreaking as the first sitcom to feature a two-parent African-American household living in an inner-city housing project. What Chicago housing project was the show based on and inspired by? Again, what Chicago housing project was the show based on and inspired by? All right. I think that it's the same, maybe the same housing project that was in the movie Cooley High. Miss Bush doesn't know that because Miss Bush probably hasn't seen Cooley High. I don't even know if she's even seen Good Times, but I'm gonna go and pick with her after we leave here. So 8:32, give me that answer. You text me, you get lunch. 8:32, got it? I'm gonna do a little bit more calling out, just to guys make sure you guys know I'm paying attention to what you're doing in your classes. Remember, this is our time to connect as family, like the dinner table. This is when we connect as family and we get on one accord. So I want to make sure that we are on one accord when we're having these morning announcements. 7th grade, I am on my way upstairs to have a conversation with you. I don't have anything else. You got anything? Yes, we can all play. Everybody can play. Everybody can play. All adults can play, even if you've already won. 8:32. Got it? All right. And Miss TJ taught us
peace, love, and respect for everybody.
All right.